There we go.
You guys ever heard of this is the show called GORP. Of course, it stands for Genuine, Omarion, Rihanna, and Prince. Those are all people who do music, which is what we're talking about today. The receptacle we have is a record of the music treasury.
And now it's ruined.
The show. We're joined by producer Fry. We got returning awesome guest Sadie. Say hi. And then brand new cool guy. His name is Lucci. You see his hat.
Hello.
You may remember him from The Sad Fan, one of our other properties. Catch It If You Can.
Catch It If You Can. That's a movie, right?
Leonardo
It's me.
DiCaprio.
Leonardo.
Yeah, and Mr.
Yeah,
Hanks.
so talking about, a little bit of music today. Might get a little long-winded. I'm going to say that the only ground rule is if you say it's all subjective 3 times, you're out.
I think that's a direct shot at me in our conversations prior to this episode.
It's kind of like when you're out working in the fields and it's hot outside, and like every 5 minutes someone says, "Oh, it's hot." You just don't say it's hot because now you're reminding everyone else. Like we all know.
Who decides if it's subjective? Wouldn't that itself be subjective?
I don't know. You've stumped the panel. You, sir, are not the weakest link.
No, I got the head now behind this eyeball, bud. Right here. I don't like it. Let's take the first topic. I listen to pretty much anything. That'd be a topic because that's pretty much what everybody says, but it's not true. Not everyone listens to everything. You know what I mean?
So are we talking about what we actually don't listen to, like showing that like we actually don't listen to everything?
Yeah, I suppose so. Let's go with that.
All right, Lucci. So since you can't listen to everything, what is it that you actually don't really listen to?
I listen to pretty much everything. I would definitely say that people who say everything either don't have kids or have never heard of the Wiggles, because that's the type of music genre that is poisoning our children, and it ruins my life every day. So anyone who listens to everything has never heard that. That's what I would say.
That's a good point. There
Is
you go.
it breaking your brain walls at this point?
Yeah.
Like, are you one of the guys that gets in your car now and you used to sing like Panic at the Disco, and now you're like, the wheels on the bus go round and round?
No.
Yeah, dude. I get in the car and I just sit in silence and punch the air for like 3 minutes every day.
Yeah.
I can't.
What about you, Sadie? What are you not listening to?
I don't really listen to a lot of country.
Okay.
I don't dislike country. There's not a lot of music genres that I dislike. I'm not choosing to listen to it. It's not my thing, I guess. It's not my favorite.
What kind of country, though? Because there's like this poppy country that I can get into every once in a while. It's like that Garth Brooks, Old Town Road, Randy Travis, Brooks and Dunn that I just cannot stand.
Oh.
I can't do like anything past mid 90s. Older than mid 90s, I'm not really hanging with it. I don't know what it is. It just gives off a weird vibe, and I'm not really there for it.
Yeah, I think that's a lot more of a pop country. And that happens a lot of music where like one guy takes off and then everyone tries to copy him and then it just creates its own little thing. Garth Brooks ruined country, in my opinion. He made it like quote unquote sexy. Everyone, like, he's the biggest act in the game, so everyone's trying to emulate that pop country vibe, and it just morphed into something else, and now we have honky tonk badonkadonks, bud. That's how that happens.
I mean, once the thunder rolled, what were we supposed to do? We couldn't go back.
What were we supposed to do? Yeah. It's just like they were the peak, so everyone went hair metal, and then Blink 182, everyone became skater punk music. Like one band always comes along and ruins it because they're so good.
And Garth Brooks ruined when you're talking about Blink 182. All right, just chill out.
They're good, I said. Just said they were good. Boy, the stairs. Yeah.
Where are you?
Yeah, but as for me,
I fell in love with her at the rock show.
I agree with you with the pop country, but there are some bangers inside of there. You never know when a song's going to come out.
Yeah, every once in a while you get that one where you're like, I kind of like this song.
Yeah, I can hang with this for a minute, yeah. Then it makes you maybe sometimes reconsider exploring that genre a bit, and usually you regret it, but you tried, you know.
You did, as long as you try.
Yeah.
What genre did you explore that you immediately regretted?
Oh, death metal was one.
Yeah,
I mean that was for Lucci, but I mean Josh, jump right in. The water's warm.
It's fine. Josh, go. It's Josh's turn.
That was it. It was a one comment thing.
I have an 18-year-old sister, right? So she'll get in the car, she'll get in my truck, and she's controlling the music, right? And she'll put on like the top tier of the songs that she likes in that music genre, and then I'll follow into it. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I fucking do like Harry Styles, and then I'll download like, the Harry Styles greatest hits, and then I'll be like, wow, this is awful, and I'm glad that I didn't grow up with this.
I 100% agree with you, Lucci. He's up there with a couple artists where I'm like, they just happen to come around at the correct time for them.
Yeah,
if they go around at any other time, this is awful.
He did all the right stuff. He put a dress on. He released like 3 good songs, and then all of a sudden, he used pop. I did like that. What the hell was that one song?
Babies.
Can't think
Watermelon Sugar.
Yeah, that Watermelon Sugar. Watermelon Sugar.
You know what ruined that song for me is the fact that I do like. I haven't watched it in a couple years now, but when that song came out, I was still watching American Idol, and every single contestant sang that song, and I was like, I bleeping hate this song. I hate it so much. It's not a good song. It means nothing. Can we get it off the radio?
It means something. It definitely means something, bud.
Something.
Yeah.
It means something.
Sugar.
It means money, is what it means.
Not quite. Not quite.
Some people spend money for it.
Yep.
I'm actually with Josh, by the way. Metal is mine. Metal is the one for some reason. I think I got into. Here's our thing where we go down the one band or whatever that we got into for a little bit. I got into Rammstein for a little bit, like after Triple X when you heard Du Hast for the first time or Firefly. I was like, oh, this band's probably great. And then I was like, this is just giving me a screaming headache. Can I just put back on a Korn CD and get ready for a football game? Like I can't handle the Rammstein stuff.
It's a little heavy for me. That's all.
They always talk about like metal's the hardest music to play, right? You don't understand the intricacies of metal. It's so difficult. It's so hard. And you're like, well, why are you working so hard to sound like that? It sounds terrible.
You're right. You win, guys. It's really hard to go like this.
Well, yeah. Well, used to the universal sound.
It's the timing, Sadie.
It's the timing. For sure.
They really got that timing down. It's
good.
Yeah. Well, like Goldberg, what's next, Josh?
Okay. This one's love to hate, hate to love. So like a band that has one good song or something, or like one band or a song that you hate or love, you're embarrassed that you love it, maybe.
Oh God, there's so many. Like unapologetically, just I listened to the top 100 songs the other day.
Yeah.
Big mistake. I found myself Taylor Swift. There's my answer.
She's a national.
She is a national
treasure. I love the new album. I love every song on it. Every song. Can't stand her, but I like her new album.
Well,
you just need to learn how to shake it.
What was the one she had? 86 or 84 or whatever? That was a good album.
23? I don't know.
I don't know.
And me.
She had an album that was a year. It was called A Year. Anyway, that was good. Yeah. I'm not really a huge fan of her in general, but yeah, she does make some bangers.
Huh.
And it's just like on a constant loop in your head, and you're like, I have to listen to the song 49,000 times, otherwise it's going to be stuck in there forever.
Love to hate is such a hard one for me because like I truly do not like Harry Styles music at all, but I did enjoy One Direction for some reason. Some of their stuff is just like, Let Me Kiss You, and I could jog to that song. It's fantastic to run to. I don't know. It's really hard for me. Like, I think Ariana Grande is amazing. I love girl pop. Like, girl pop at the gym is the best. I don't know. This is a hard one for me. Lucci, you go. I don't know. Sorry, I didn't realize you were about to take a big swig of water.
You're talking about bands that other people like that we don't like? I'm confused.
Like a guilty pleasure for you. Like, who do you secretly actually love, but if someone asked you about it, you'd be like, no, I hate that. Like, what are you talking about? It's stupid. When you get into your car by yourself and you're blasting it.
Yeah, actually, I have a good one. I'm super into, and I'm not allowed to say this because everyone would probably agree that I'm muscular and machismo and I'm a real man's man. But I'm super. Don't laugh. I'm super into show tunes, and people don't like show tunes. I'm a big show tune guy. I was actually in a couple of Broadway productions back in my high school days.
Oh, yeah. How would you do?
Big guy, Little Shop of Horrors fan. Big Little Shop of Horrors fan.
Horrors.
Oh, my God.
That's cool, man.
And I'll sit and I'll put it on. My wife will be in the car, and I'll be like, hey, you want to listen to this? And she's like, absolutely not.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good, though. I did Hamilton for like 2 years solid.
Yeah.
Hamilton?
It's not really show tunes, though.
Yeah.
That's written by the Roots, so.
Hamilton is good shit, though. I will say it's like one of the musicals that I have.
I am totally burnt out on it.
I couldn't make it through it, so.
I could
still do it.
That's all good. But I know what you're saying with the Little Shop, because I was in a couple of musicals, and I'm not really a big fan of musicals, but being part of it, like, it just sticks with you. So, like, I wouldn't ever be upset if those came up on the radio or whatever.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun.
That genre is just mind-numbingly terrible to me. So I don't know how you do it, Luke. I don't like it. It's just
painting a picture, and you have to really have to get yourself into it. And like, obviously, I think you would have to first see whatever production it's from, or else you're kind of like lost in space about it, and it's almost objectively bad.
Josh, what about you? What about you?
I spent a long time, excuse me, hating on U2, but She Moves in Mysterious Ways is a great song. So I love to hate U2, but that's a good song. It's undeniable. Done some show tune stuff. J-pop for a while. When I was really into anime, I listened to a lot of the intros and outros of animes are all real bands, like basically pitching their songs. So like, it's Japanese rock, pop rock. Like listen to that.
Not
no, it's
so not K-pop. Pre-K-pop. Oh gosh, I don't know. Like, this is such a hard one for me because I'm pretty comfortable playing whatever. As far as like what I'd be ashamed, like more of the stuff I think people wouldn't expect from me. Like my wife makes fun of me all the time because I get down to Ariana Grande. Like Piano is a jam. Like I'm sorry, it's great, it's fantastic. No Tears Left to Cry, fantastic song. 34-35, she's literally singing about 69. It's a fantastic song. Little Mix, before they got really cool, I used to listen to Black Magic a lot. Like, way too much for the person I am and the size that I am. So maybe that, but like I said, I do love girl pop, but the song Black Magic I thought was a jam. When I was in Los Angeles.
It is a good
song. Thank you, Sadie. I dug it. Like, and now they have a bunch of them now. You know, they have Touch, they have I Got the Power. Like, all these good songs came from that. So I'm just trying to think. You know what? Latin music. I don't speak Spanish at all.
Latin music good.
And here's where I can relate to this topic is if someone got in my car and was like, well, what are they saying? I'd be like, I don't know. Like, I just like the beat. I like
Sometimes it doesn't matter. Hip hop is really cool. I'm not sure if you knew that.
They could be singing about a phone booth, and I would just not care at all. Like, this has got a good beat.
Most jam house, like Islander music, I can barely understand their English sometimes, so it doesn't matter. They're jamming.
Like a mix of ska or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of that stuff I'm not really ashamed of, to be honest. I'm just kind of like, yeah, man, I like it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm getting up there in age, and I still dig it.
It's real good stuff.
You like what
you just got to try it out. Okay. Stuck in my head, guys. You got a song stuck in your head, or one that you hate to get stuck in your head? Don't start singing, or you're booted.
Because we will get sued. I just
don't want a song getting stuck in my head. That's a crime. I'll tell you one. It's whenever I'm just like doing a chore, like mopping or whatever, and it's quiet, nothing's happening, I'll almost always involuntarily start singing "Hero" by Enrique Iglesias.
Oh my God.
I don't know. It's always been stuck in my head. It's not a particularly incredible song to me. It's just always been in my head. It sits there. It stays there.
So I would say that's funny. I get so since you went that route, Josh, I got the Go-Go's "Vacation," all I ever want. That song. I will just randomly start singing that song as I'm walking through my house. And the other one is the Plain White Tees. I sing, this is a song for all the lovers, taking a shot at one another. Like, I'll just start singing that song randomly out of nowhere. Because I guess it's eternally stuck in my head. But yes, those are the two that I can think of right away.
Yeah.
Lately for me, I have been singing Moving Out by
Oh, that's a good song. That's a great song.
Love that song.
And it's just playing in my head.
You just wake up saying, "Lack, lack, 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 lack."
Yes, and my cat, my poor cat.
That's great.
No, that song, and then there's like a "We the King" song, which it's MySpace days, but I only thought about it when you said the Plain White Tee song. That'll just pop in my head. I don't know what the song is. But it'll pop in my head, and it'll be stuck there for like 3 or 4 days. And I'm like,
yep, it just sits there.
Someone help me.
Probably a song Lucci and I played beer pong to be quite honest. We the Kings sounds like something we probably played beer pong to. So what gets stuck in your head then, Lucci?
I got two that have been stuck in my head for probably my whole life. That would be "Take On Me" by Aha.
Oh, shit.
Nonstop in my head. All the time. And then the one line from "Dance Dance" that's just in my head forever.
Oh, Fall Out Boy.
So I'll just hang out in the car.
That goes all the way back to when you were in high school playing Madden. Remember when that was like on the Madden soundtrack?
Yeah, that's just that.
Something important happened when that was going on.
Fire. I've tried alcohol. I can't get it out.
Mitchie, do you remember when me and Fry came to visit you and "Shallow" was stuck in your head like every 5 minutes?
Jesus, that was the most annoying. Every time we get into his car, like from the moment he's like, I don't know if you guys know this is a pretty great song. I don't know, I kind of like it, whatever. And then the whole week, it's just that song over and over and over again. Like, oh my gosh.
Well, I'm usually in jokes for the long haul, so
okay, so you like jokes.
Okay, so you're Pikachu.
All right, let's scooch on down the road here. See what we got for.
I'm sorry, Sadie. I'm sorry. I know what the topic is, jingles. I tried to look for the "We the King" song, and they have a much more vast catalog than I was expecting.
Yeah. Okay.
I know what it is. It used to play on their MySpace page. It would all the time, but I can't think of it for the life of me.
I tried. I was trying to find it really quick before Josh could pull the topic, and I was like, geez, their catalog is huge.
They got some jingles? The commercial jingle or anything? Speaking of things getting stuck in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
I don't know the rules. I don't know the rules.
There's no rules. You can start.
1877 cars for kids.
Oh my God! Shut up! I'm gonna throw my headset. I'm gonna throw it. I hate that one. That jingle. Oh my gosh! When I first got my company car from Sprint, we got satellite radio, and I first started playing with satellite radio and ESPN, and that was the only commercial I swear that was on satellite radio. Oh my God!
They give it to kids.
Yeah.
KARS.
That seems unsafe.
Yeah.
Nah,
It's worse.
children. That's weird.
It's for children.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 866-530. I don't know. This is probably not a thing for you guys because you guys are like East Coasters and Midwesterners. But in California, we used to have this college, and they had a theme. It was at Western Career College. You can do it.
That's good.
And that would play. That would play all the time.
For down south in Louisiana when I was a kid, it was a diesel driving academy. It might have been nationwide. I just know it was definitely in Louisiana. And it was like 1-900-551-8900. This is all that it can be.
So many phone numbers. She's working.
Oh, the
Tom's
diner.
Diner is a real song.
The diner.
She's working in a diner and she's like wanting to get a career. Working on an hourly wage, didn't go to school, something. Oh shit.
It was like Intellitech or something?
Was it
Free.
my
With
mom?
Education Connection. Get
Oh.
connected.
Education Connection. Yeah.
They did like 2 different editions of the commercial.
Oh, I do know what you're talking about. And there's like on the commercial, there's like a little piece of paper, and they do like a fake pencil writing on it. Well, when they're going over like the numbers, no, there's like 2. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like dancing on.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It was on all the time. All the time.
Yeah, and it's like fake rap. Like the kids are gonna think this is cool.
Yeah.
That sounds great. That sounds really good. What about Tighten Up?
Bob.
Need insurance. Come tighten up. No?
Does that even still exist? Does Tighten Up
I don't
still
know.
exist?
I don't know.
Lucy,
Yeah.
got any more than Cars for Kids?
Cars for Kids was a. I thought that was pretty much a home run. I didn't know you were going to have to come back.
Now,
I'm trying to shut it off.
Oh.
Down
Oz
What
had
about
Zoom, Zoom, Zoom for a while. What's this
Zoom
one,
Zoom.
Josh?
Covers?
Covers.
Covers you don't like? I don't know. Are they worth doing? I think so. I think some artists are so good they should be allowed to do anyone's song whenever they want. You know what I mean?
Probably like I think Lucci's favorite cover is Far From the Shallow, judging by our last interaction.
Actually, right. I just heard a cover of. I'm a big Kelly Clarkson guy. That's another thing that's gonna surprise everyone because I'm so tough. But
It's surprising.
I'm a huge Kelly Clarkson guy, and she just did a cover of "Happier Than Ever" from Billie Eilish, and it was
Oh, I love Billie Eilish.
Okay.
awesome. She also does "Creep." Radiohead one. It's pretty awesome too.
Ooh, I've
It's
heard
not
good creep.
Not big on covers, you said, Sadie?
Talk about it.
A big original person.
The original?
I bet you have a cover in your tunes deck, and Josh would
I
find
bet.
it and be like, it's kind of weird if someone got famous off the song they didn't even write or whatever. He used to make that comment in my car all
I
the
sure did.
time.
I sure did.
Like, he was the elitist in the backseat of the car. Like, oh, it's kind of weird when you could get famous doing a song and someone else did better first. But whatever. I guess it's cool.
I'll hold to that. I don't think you should be allowed to get famous off of doing the cover. If you want to do a cover, go ahead. But you have to already have clout, goddammit. You can't just be Alien Ant Farm coming out of nowhere stealing Michael Jackson's song, jerk. Do that in a second.
Well, the one I used to play a lot for Josh, or in my car when Josh was in, was the Ataris, Boys of Summer.
Yeah, Boys of Summer, yeah.
And
that
was the one that would really eke him out.
I actually agree with you, man. I don't think you should get famous off the cover.
No, you gotta wait till they come.
Covers you can do.
Yeah, so a good example is, no.
I'm jealous right now.
Thanks for being jealous.
Go ahead,
Josh. Who's the somebody Smash Mouth?
Smash Mouth.
They did that, then I saw her face, but they were already famous when they did that song. Now I'm a believer.
And it was for a movie. It was that was for a movie. They redid it for Shrek.
Yeah.
Ever.
Don't. Oh.
No.
But I think there's a kind of place for good covers. I don't know if you guys have heard the last few years, Sound of Silence. Disturbed guy did that.
Yeah.
It's a really good cover.
What about Johnny Cash's cover of Nine Inch Nails? That was great. That's one of the best covers ever.
That was so good that Trent Reznor, who wrote the song, gave it to him and said, "Yeah, that's your song now. It's not mine."
I think he won his only Grammy, or like his first Grammy in like 30 years for that song, or something like that. It was like something crazy.
Like shortly after that?
Yeah, he did die shortly after.
Died.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, yeah, my wedding song was actually a cover.
Was it?
Was
that
it?
was mine.
Yeah. So I'm like, maybe I am a cover guy. I didn't realize I was that big of a cover.
Well, you never know.
Well, do any of you guys watch Doom Patrol?
Yeah.
Not yet.
So they do a cover of Kelly Clarkson's song in Doom Patrol, Lucci. People Like Us. And that was dope. Like, that was a dope cover when they covered People Like Us. I was like, oh, man, this is really good.
I think it is a bit of an unspoken rule, though. Like, just if you're going to do a cover, just do it right. Just do a good job, okay?
Yeah. You gotta think, though,
guys?
it's like, anytime somebody has an original, there's going to be room to make it better. The first person that cracks some eggs, and somebody says, throw some cheese on it, make an omelet, right? It just keeps getting better. It's not disrespectful to the eggs.
No.
Make a fucking omelet.
Dude.
I like, how do you guys
love
feel?
that.
How do you guys feel about some of those covers? Like, I think Rihanna did one. Beyonce covered her own song, Crazy. Love's Got Me Feeling So Crazy, but slowed it way down, like changed the arrangement and made it like super eerie and creepy.
I love that.
I kind of really dig that. Yeah, that stuff's kind of cool.
Because that's the kind of stuff. Like if you listen to some bands, they have a lot of live albums, and they intentionally play with the arrangement of the song or the tone of the song, and they're just having fun with their own song. That is very welcome. If you are a dope band and you had the same 10-track playlist and keep releasing it in different ways, I would love the shit out of that.
Lucci, what were you going to say?
I said, basically just what Josh was getting right. What Josh just said. If the band changes the arrangement of their own song, I don't know if I'd necessarily say it was a cover. If Beyonce wants to switch up her song, switch it up, girl. That's your song.
Yeah, switch it up, girl.
We should switch it up and do a new topic.
Slip it on in.
Flip it on in is the way. Okay.
Genres that should come back. Come back.
Am I realizing that you're gonna have environmentalists so pissed off at us right now, Josh? Because I just realized every topic is on a full sheet of paper.
I'm using this paper for art. Like I crumble it up and then splot the art. It's for sponges.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So it's for genres that should come back?
Yeah, if you'd like a genre to come back, or like why did it go away so fast, or what's coming back, what's getting popular, whatever you think. Who cares?
You know what? I think only Lucci can relate to this with me, because Lucci and I listen to this quite a bit, but I really want to go to that When We Were Young. Well, actually, maybe Sadie. I want to go to that When We Were Young festival really bad with all the punk rock acts that are there from that concert looks like it's right up my alley, and I would have an absolute blast. And I now have the money to buy like a really nice seat where I could just sit there and watch the show and drink.
Mm.
This is my kind of thing. Yeah, for sure. Like that early to maybe like 2008's like pop punk scene.
Pop punk.
I don't even know if that's what you would call it, but like that shit is a big staple in everything for me.
Mm.
The Killers.
Good Charlotte. Little Sum 41sies.
Good Charlotte. Sum 41. What else do we have?
Yellow Card.
Chiodos.
Yeah. Dashboard Confessional, the format, even
Vindicated.
It's
Yeah,
so good. I mean, the pop punk scene has changed and evolved, obviously, but it all sounds like I can't even like.
It all seems like 5 seconds of summer to me.
Yeah.
There's a new band that tried to like do it, and it's like 5 seconds of summer, and every band now sounds exactly like 5 seconds of summer to me. Like what?
It physically hurts.
My heart.
What's that, Lucian?
Said Avril Lavigne just put a song out that sounds a lot like her old stuff that I really
Like me?
That's cool.
Yeah, it's called Boys Lie.
Oh, she has a song
true.
called Bite Me with Travis Barker off that same album that I have on my phone for when I'm working out.
Yeah, it reminds me of her old stuff. I really like it.
Travis
Old
Barker,
stuff?
that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Old stuff.
Keep drumming.
He's an amazing producer. Travis Barker is like an amazing producer. Like, so good. What about you, Josh? Sorry, we all just reminisced for a while on like Poppy Punk.
Oh no, yeah. I don't know. Genre can come back, I suppose. I was a big fan of grunge and really introspective I'm Sad music. I'm really into that stuff in general. More lyrical based hip hop, but that's an argument that it's always around. You're just not looking hard enough, you know. There's always lyricism in the hip hop. It's just not on the top 40. And is the top 40 even relevant anymore? Yeah, Kendrick and Lamar, both of them.
And Chance the Rapper is also pretty lyrical rap.
Oh yeah, that's quite a few. Jake Halsey's.
Yeah.
Good too, yeah.
What's his face? Black Thought just dropped a new album. He's like one of the best of all time. So yeah, I mean, it's not in the forefront of the scene right now, and that's okay in my opinion. I don't care if it's popular anymore. I think this is a question for a younger me because I don't care what comes back. You're just not looking hard enough if you can't find it, you know.
Yeah,
there's a little something for everybody. Go ahead, Sadie.
No, I was just agreeing. I think it's really important that you shouldn't care if it's popular or not. You shouldn't give a shit if what you resonate with. That's what fucking matters.
You should care how it makes you feel. Do you guys? You know what I wish would come back? Actually, I miss those little Punk Goes Pop albums. Those Punk Goes Pop.
Oh my god.
What's that?
Under my umbrella, Ella.
Oh, they turn it into a punk song?
Yeah,
no, that's what
I used to love those.
One band did a cover. See, this is where the cover thing gets me, is because
You Found Glory.
Someone did a cover of Kanye West's Runaway. I don't know which band it was. That was my Runaway. Like I don't even like the Kanye West version.
Are you serious? I gotta know who sang it. I gotta hear this version.
So good. Oh god, hold on, I've got it.
You got it? So we're gonna
know who it is.
The punk version band is Silverstein.
Silverstein.
Is it Silverstein or Silverstein?
Silverstein, however you want to say it. Don't know how.
Silversteiner Brothers.
Silverstein.
I think it's Silverstein. Are you sure?
Silverstein, yeah, for sure. The guy's he's a Jewish guy. Silverstein.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a Jewish guy.
Hey, and on that note, we hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of music. And we're going to be coming back to you next week, and we're going to wrap this all up with a nice bow on it. But for now, this is the Gorp Show. You can reach us at Gorp Show. How many entities do we have now, Josh? We've got a Twitter, an Instagram. What else?
We're on the Goodyear Blimp currently. We're on Instagram. We are on the Twitter. We're on YouTube's. I think we're on Anchor, where you get all your podcast information. We are going to be a side exhibit in the carnival and the Mays County Fair.
Wow,
we'll be right by the Gravitron.
Will be huge when I get that expense report. So that's going to be awesome with the Goodyear blimp and the Gravitron. Yeah. And you can reach us all at the Sad Fan Podcast. The Sad Fan is all one word on YouTube. So we will see you all next week.